team out there getting ready. This is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on every time. So Navy's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Hard over the middle. It's Flanagan. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route.
Yo, microphone check. 1, 2.
Waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Navy is lined up quickly here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone. Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's got it! Touchdown, Navy! We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
And I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Michigan's offense there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route Kirk against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route. If the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage, I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses it. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Breaks loose at the 45. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Oh, would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. Grab made by the tight end. And he'll be brought down. Navy is lined up quickly here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Lynch. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally stop. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And he will score. Touchdown, Midshipman. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Catch it on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Over the middle, cross. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Cross. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The Navy offense offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Looking for a gap. It's Lynch. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught near the sticks. It's Flanagan. The runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Just trying to get rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Flanagan. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end of this first quarter. And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw here. That's caught. It's Flanagan. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Navy is lined up quickly here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Navy getting set for the 1st and 10 down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the run here. Let's it go. Touchdown, Navy. A great catch and run for 6. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Chris.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Breaks into the clear at the 20. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense going with the hurry up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here.
finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Navy is lined up quickly here.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Navy.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Yeah, buddy, you like that?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
We're not just in the Big Ten, we destroy the Big Ten.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. The worst play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Hits into space at the 50. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. And they'll run out of the shotgun. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of sticks. Offense getting set, second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Jones. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down. Navy is lined up quickly here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Back to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Navy getting set for the first and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. To the tight end for a completion. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. first and 10. A look to throw it. To his right side there for the completion. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to pump. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Midshipman. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. Zero running stop right at the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
That deep shot is hot for a big gain. The senior with an outstanding grab there. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing range, and they forced the incompletion.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment.
Should be number one, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I always get my ranking knocked down at least 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense. I completely destroyed everybody this year. I'm still ranked 2. I'm like, okay, whatever.
This one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time.
Right? Yeah, that'd be weird, but that'd be pretty cool.
Takes the returner out of play. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And it's incomplete. And a very quick throw. So after the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Short complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Receiver makes the catch. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Navy! Still no answer for the passing game.
I know that's right. Yeah, that 5 is sick, bro. No matter what, you know what I mean. Always has been.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so
Been running
far for them.
5 wide receiver sets since 2001, bro. You know what I mean?
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Let's it fly to the wideout. The ball is picked off.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough.
Touchdown, Navy! Still no answer for this offense. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget, Kurt.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
He's got a man down the middle. And he'll get him down that time.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
The running back takes the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. And that sets up a return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Navy is lined up quickly here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sideline. It's Flanagan. Ball carrier head It's out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. It's a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's a nice play. That'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Touchdown, midshipman. This offense is still clicking. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. And this will be his 4th punt tonight. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He'll throw it now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And a shot deep down the right side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way the receiver should be that wide open.
Grab by the receiver. Touchdown, Navy. This offense really clicking. When they connect again, that's just been unstoppable pitch and catch combination all game, Kirk.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Checks this down to the running back.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And now from the pistol formation. Single back, takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Pressure is coming. Gets rid of it on the move. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And will come out for his 5th punt of the night. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Flanagan.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Navy is lined up quickly here.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they'd given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, thinking about the end zone. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. We're going to throw on third and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Navy.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's running out of time here. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got his man wide open. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Michigan. No chance to catch him there.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Michigan, 28.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Navy is lined up quickly here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The midshipman operating from the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught over the middle. It's Rhodes. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Looking right. This one caught.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Touchdown, midshipman. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Receiver grabs it. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Navy is lined up quickly here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Navy.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running backs still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home. And the Wolverines will line up to boot it away. He'll field the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. We talk about reaching back and showing the arm strength. He did it there that time.
Yeah, they actually work on this, believe it or not, in practice. Every receiver has a position to be in, whether it's the front or the back or in the middle. Then you just hope for maybe a tip ball or it goes up into the air and somebody comes down with it. How about that? A touchdown.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoffs
Not too bad for no money spent, huh? Pretty decent. Trying to debate whether or not we're going to use these points on the extra daily thing or what. Let's go over here and take a look at the store and see what we got going on here. we can get the premium field pass, which is always interesting. This is still, yeah, it's still bubble. Okay. We got the daily pack. I'm just going to check and see if there's anything super good here. Spring break launch superior pack. Let's see. We got two 95 plus all overs overalls. Odds of getting 95, 97, or 98. So I could pull that. Could pull an Adrian Peterson here, but you know, it's kind of one of those things like if you get the thing that gives you the extra ones. What do we got here? Signing rare combo. Oh wow. That looks pretty decent right there, actually, for just 100 points. I think that might be the move right there. I think that and doing the alumni basic, so we could get that because it comes with the 2 extras. That's 900 points. So spring break. That's 1. That's 14. 6. I think that's too much to spend on that because we're probably better off spending our money on the. I think we're going to do the level 7. Got a season upgrade token. And these are the trophies. We'll get the trophies later on to boost. So I think we're going to go to the premium field pass right here. That's the move. Go Primo Rio de Janeiro on the field pass right here. Let's see what that gets us. Yeah, so we already got ourselves a 95, 91 overall BND fantasy pack from it, which is pretty decent. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Vandeross, D-tackle. I actually need a D-tackle. So I think the D-tackle is going to be the move because we only have one. Guys, he's 91 speed. It's not great, but it's to be wide receiver 3. I'm going to say we go with the D-tackle. Okay, let's roll with the D-tackle. At least we got something we needed. Got a stadium pack. We got another season 7. Oh yeah, I mean we got trophies and packs. Look at all this. That was a great move. That was a great choice. That's one points on that. We got 2 picks on this one. Got a big animation here. Oh, okay. Hemby. I mean, rewind that thing. Vernon Davis. You know the Vernon Davis cards always play super good. Got that dude. And there's another D-tackle, so I think it's a pretty easy pick. I think we'll go with the running back and the tight end. So that'll be a pretty good grab right there. I mean, Xavier Robinson has been really good, but I mean, this dude's got 95 speed and 94 acceleration, so that's pretty dang good. Playbook pack. Let's see what we get here. It's not a fantasy pack, but that's okay. I've got a defense. Okay. Yeah. I mean, 4-3 defensive. Let's get Ghost for buy it now. I don't know if these actually are supposed to go for more than that. Let's see. Let's put it on for 1 day, and we'll just put it on for. We can only put it on for so much. Okay. Let's save captains. It looks like. So let's post it for 22. It is what it is. I'm fine with it. 4,000 coins. We got a stadium. Let's see what we got on our stadium right now real quick. If anything good, Missouri State. Okay, that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? We did a rebuild on them. So that was a lot of fun. Check out the 91 overall B&D. We only get one pick here, so see if we can get bigger. See if we can get a biggie. Like, yeah, we definitely don't need a corner. Give us somebody big. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Give us somebody big. Yeah. Another tight end, and we definitely don't need another tight end because we just got Vernon Davis and that other tight end. Possibly a linebacker would be the next move. And I don't think the cornerback is what we need. But he is a 92 speed. Let's compare. I want to compare him to what we've already got here. So we've got Abney, which obviously is not going to overtake him. And then we've got Martell Knight. That's our safety. Checking out the corners. Keem, Dalib. What does he got on zone and man? 91, 87. So he's a little bit better there, actually. Jumping, awareness is not as good. I don't know if I should. I mean, he's 6'2", though. I think Jacoby might be the move here. And let's compare that. Let's see what we got at linebacker first. Oh, the Mike linebacker is decent already. And then this our other one. So, yeah, I don't see him being able to overtake really anybody here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it looks like we'll take that corner and then we'll have a better third or fourth corner. So we'll go with that one. That's pretty decent. You know what I mean? We got that. We'll keep these. We got trophies. Another one. Another one. Rare strategies. Dang, how much we got here? Wow, that's a lot. That was really worth it. That's a ton of stuff. Check out these rare items. Phenomenal force. Trucking, strength, stiff arm. That's pretty cool. Okay. Back here. Let's see what the other rare strategy is. Something good. Locked in zone coverage and play recognition. That's a decent boost on the zone coverage. And we got 1, 2, 3. So we got 3 more packs. I think we'll wait to open those. And we got 600 points. We said that one is pretty decent. With 100 points on there. Yeah, this one. I think that's it right there. I think we're gonna buy that. Wonder how many times we can buy this. Ew, that's hideous. I thought these were supposed to be I mean, that's good. This other one was supposed to be they said these were gonna be 92 overalls. So what happened there? I mean, that's really good. We definitely needed another defensive end, but kind of confused here. Let's take another look at it. Is it gone after you buy it? It is. It said that was supposed to be 92 plus, but I got an 85 out of it. I don't know. Maybe somebody at EA can explain that, but yeah, that was supposed to be. 92 overall, I thought. Let's see if it's over here. Nope. General offers. So I guess that disappears after you get it, which, I mean, I understand that. It's only 100 points, so. 100 points, I got me a 95 overall, dude, so that's pretty decent. Training, we don't want to use that. We do want to use our trophies, though. We got 2,600 trophies, so. I say we probably grab up one of these 95s. So I'll get a left guard. We got an edge guy. So I think we need a center as well. I'm pretty sure we need a center. Let's take a look at our edges real quick and see what we've got at the edge position, because we definitely just grabbed up a D tackle. So we need to add our D tackle. Which one is he? Is he this one? Oh, we've already got Dominic Orange there. Okay. Yeah, that was right there. Okay, we'll go right here. And then another D tackle right here. We got like an 80 something overall there. And we'll insert our 73. Actually 77. Substitute him. Okay. And we've got the edge players as well here. So we got Davis there. And then we got that 95 and that 93. So, actually, I think Walls is already playing for us, isn't he? Pretty sure. That is really good, though. Adam Trick. Substitute there. We'll go Kershaw. And we'll go. Was it him that I had there? Johnson? Shore Johnson. I think it was. That would mean he's playing out of position, but he's already got the. I think he's already got the stuff unlocked on him, so we'll keep him in there. Let's take a look right here. So we already got Walls there. So Walls is in there. So yeah, that's the dude I was wondering about. Now we got Jackson Eck there, so that's good. Okay. All right, so we were talking about center and left guard. So we could definitely use a left guard, definitely use a center. So let's grab up the center and left guard on the trophies, if we can. I don't know if we got enough trophies, but definitely need the left guard. The left guard. And then, okay, it's back out of there. And then the center too. Yeah, we got enough. Alright. Gives us a little bit of a boost to our offensive line. What is he? He's an agile. So agile's alright. It's not great, but it's okay. We'll roll with it. Put that line up right there. It's not off. It's offensive. It's our center. Got it cooking right there. Let's go substitute there. And then we'll sub our other center guy right there. Definitely got a boost, man. We got a boost to our. We'll go left guard right here. Sir, substitutes. And then I don't remember who we just had there. We got Pickett over there. I think it was him, wasn't it? I'll check it. So that's Charles. We'll check our right guard here. Okay, yep. Cool. That's awesome. I love being able to boost up the team without spending any money here. So we're going to put in our running back as well. Hemby, Mr. Hemby. Substitute there. And then we'll go Mockerbee and we'll go Xavier. Xavier. We got Napoleon. We'll take out Napoleon and put in Mockerbee. Substitute there. Very good. So he's 94 speed, but I just didn't like him. I didn't like the way he played. Like, seems like they nerfed him or something. But I think that's all we've got here. We got Davis, yeah. Mockerbee plays pretty good, I think, at the fullback position. Pretty happy with it. Got a 92 overall team, and yeah. Got Cunningham, we got Arch Manning there. That's not too bad. That's definitely not too bad for teams who just log in, you know. So tight end one, Jermichael Finley. Oh yeah, we do have a tight end position. We can change. Almost forgot. We have got Vernon Davis now. So Vernon Davis. Substitute him. And then we'll go Dallas Clark, I believe. See, Dallas Clark's only 6'3", and he's 6'3". So I like Jermichael Finley, 6'5". Substitute this position. We might go 6'5", and yeah. I'm gonna switch Dallas Clark with Jermichael Finley. Where's he at? Why is Jermichael Finley not on there? And Dallas Clark. There we go. Jermichael Finley. All right. That's pretty decent because it's a 6'5" dude. And then a good backup right there. So right there. It says we've got 8 things we can do. Now we've got 5. So let's take a look here. Left tackle, right guard. Do we have another right guard that's better than him? I guess so. Right there. Substitute there. That's pretty decent. We got him and him. And what else have we got? A left tackle that's better than him. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there he is. Okay. There it is. Oh, there it is. I guess I didn't realize I had that dude. I don't know where he came from, but who knows? Probably one of those packs that I opened up. Just all of a sudden appeared. Okay, a 4D tackle that's better than him. Okay, so he's a 77. And I'm not quite sure. I've already got orange. Who would it be? Him? McCray right here? No, so I already got McCray in. So what are they talking about? Putting a defensive end there, I guess? Because we already got Echoes in there. Got Echoes, McCray. Do we not have orange in here? Surely we do. Yeah, orange is up top. I don't know what they're talking about as far as him. So I already got McCray in. They must be talking about a defensive end, and I'm good on putting a defensive end there. So, safety, I'm good there, I'm good there. I'm happy with what we got. It's already unlocked there, so. Alright, that's cool, man. Yeah, 92, that'll work. Not too bad. Not too bad for a team that we don't spend any money on. We'll log in like once a day. Don't do anything to it. So not too bad. go load up the Dynasty. How's everybody doing over there on TikTok? I think we already upgraded our roster here. Let me take a look and see. Yeah, looks like it. I think we did our upgrades after our last game. Got a Rice team we're playing against. We're probably going to blow these guys out. We should have moved this team to a different conference than what we should have done. But
Welcome to Ruston,
we rolled with the
American Stadium, home to the Bulldogs, Louisiana Tech. As we'll see a team from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on last year's national champions, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Rice's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Rich. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to fill the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Louisiana Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The give to the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And it's picked off at the goal line. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The Owls buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Back to pass, it's Rich. Got a man. Got room on the return. And the defense It's able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he should have enough for a Louisiana Tech first down. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the tailback. Got some room in to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Just gets rid of it before the heat. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. Shakes off the defender. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter.
That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Tackle at the 44-yard line.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Louisiana Tech trying to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Buying some time. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And the Bulldogs are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
You get down here in the red zone, and you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Rich. Bringing the heat. And he's going to go down at the 1.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
Shows him the stiff arm. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Corrals it at the 45. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Missed his there. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Wants to throw on third down. Makes the catch along the sideline. Just picked up a few, but enough for a first down. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Stevenson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. Look out, he's got room. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snag in the middle. It's Amatola. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to throw again. Working that left side now. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
First down for your Bulldogs.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
On first and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers in this deep.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him.
Man, and that was a drive to forget right there. Like, they wanted to create some space, get out of their own end zone, and maybe flip the field, but that offense got nothing going, and they're going to have to punt from their own end zone.
Looks it in at the 40. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up pressure. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Offense gets set for second down. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Give to the running back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. There he goes. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
I'll tell you, the offensive line owes their quarterback for that one there because the protection was not perfect. And the QB knew he had to get out right there and try to do that on his own.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up.
I appreciate you stopping in, checking out the stream. We're going to end it for a little bit. Get some housework done around here, but I appreciate you stopping in and checking it out. Thanks. Peace.